Your next comedian is so funny. She's from Chicago. She lives here in New York. She's made a name for herself immediately. You're gonna see why right now. Please welcome to the stage, Rebecca O'Neill.
Hello. How y'all doing? You guys good? Yeah. I'm Rebecca. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying that. What if I did though? That'd be crazy, right? I'm gonna get this stool because I have an alcoholic beverage. That's my brand. Now you're caught up. Okay. I am from Chicago. I'm from the murder capital. You guys heard of it? Yeah. Fans of Chicago or just fans of homicide? What's up? Yeah, I've been here for a year. It's good. I like New York so far. I really didn't know if I was gonna like it, but I do. My favorite thing so far is the way y'all dress. Sartorially, y'all tend to do this like all black everything, like a city full of Jay-Z's. And I'm like, interesting, because my style icon is like Fran Drescher from The Nanny. You feel me? Like colors, power pattern mixing, where everybody here looks like a beat poet. Like y'all all Allen Ginsberg? I don't get it. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm from the Midwest. I like a little bit more meter, a little rhyme scheme, you understand. Here's the thing. My style, my personality is like, what if Miss Frizzle was a thought? And here, everybody's dressing like they're going to a chic destination funeral, and that's just not my vibe, but I do like it because there's a disproportionate amount of extremely attractive people here, and I'm super horny, so it works out. Just a lot of very symmetrical faces, a lot of cheekbones. Everybody looks like they're ready to be cast on the CW today, and I'm like, interesting. It's great. Like I love dating around here. What makes it more colorful is that I'm a feminist, okay? And in the context of a relationship with a man, I do get pretty submissive, and I like a man who's dominant, okay? I don't fight what I like, but it's just a mindfuck to be a feminist whose sexual fetish is technically a Republican household. Like that is wild, you feel me? It's wild every day. I'm just sitting around like, bitch, can you get whiplash from cognitive dissonance? Because there's a lot. There's a lot going on in my brain and my pussy, but I make it work. You feel me? I make it work every day. Y'all seem cool, so I'll tell you. I'll say it. I like getting choked, okay? That's what I like. But as a feminist, I don't want to get choked harder than the chokehold the patriarchy has on our society. You feel me? So like, how do you consent to that? Enthusiastically is how. I like being woke and nasty. That's my brand. It confuses men. And just want to be the Andy Kaufman of sluts. You know what I mean? Just Schrodinger's pussy. It's only there if you look for it. So just if you think it's a joke, this dom sub lifestyle, back home in Chicago, my last boyfriend, I was dating a 23-year-old, okay? I am not 23. Significantly. And I was calling this little rugrat daddy in bed. And I'm like, okay, girl, you into some Benjamin Button shit? That's fine, that's fine. I broke up with him though and I moved here. And the first thing I did when I broke up with my boyfriend, and no one has ever told a single woman to do this, okay? I bought a bunch of cardigans and I did it for what I feel to be a noble reason. My idol, I'm not gonna cry, but Michelle LaVaughn Obama. She wears a lot of cardigans, okay? She's a bad bitch, we don't have time, hold your applause. And we don't deserve her, she's got us. And so, she's a little black girl from the south side of Chicago, just like me, okay? And she married a president. So I'm like, bitch, get you some cardigans, find you a man, like, get your life together, girl. Marry up, marry rich, in this poor charade. What's in bra, you know what I'm saying? I love her. So much is creepy. Like, my triceps are tingling right now. That should be a part of it. Just bet she smells like cocoa butter and jump double dutch. So good. She's a Renaissance woman, that's all I'm saying. And I am sexually attracted to her. But I gotta stop saying that shit in public before I get put on a watch list. Okay. Here's the thing. She grew up similarly. She grew up very similarly to me. She's from the murder capital part of Chicago, the area that's responsible for our titular name, the murder capital. She grew up nerdy in the hood, and I really respond to that because people are confused, white people are confused by that, you know? It's just, people have a very binary black and white idea of what people can be, and Michelle shatters that. And it sticks with you growing up nerdy in the hood. I moved from Chicago, a dangerous place, here to New York, a more dangerous place. You know what I mean? Like, the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe fights right here. So I bought some brass knuckles for protection, you feel me? I'm not good at close combat. I wear kitten heels. I don't know why I bought these, but I did purchase them, okay? I have the brass knuckles, but growing up nerdy in the hood sticks with you. I do keep the brass knuckles like in my NPR tote bag. So, you know, all things considered, I'm not that dangerous. I'm not gonna hurt you. We ain't gonna fight. Oh, don't laugh at fun. You're wrong. So the nerdy in the hood thing goes back to my childhood. Okay, I was raised in a kind of rough neighborhood. I was bused to school out of my neighborhood to this magnet school. It was for nerds, okay? We didn't do anything cool at this school. We did not play sports. We did participate in this small yearly event called the Latin Olympics. And it is exactly what the fuck it sounds like, okay? They had small children from the hood compete in a dead language. Useless, okay? So the kids in my neighborhood already think I'm a nerd. They see me get on this bus. I get off the bus nerdier than I got on. So they're like, seems like a scam. I'm trying to get these kids to like me, okay? This is the year of our Lord, 1999, I believe. I try to get the neighborhood kids on the south side of Chicago to like me by teaching them the lyrics to Eminem's My Name Is in Latin. Okay, so through the majesty of imagination, we shall walk through it, okay? 11-year-old Rebecca, 1999, south side of Chicago, trying to get neighborhood kids to like her by teaching them the lyrics to Eminem's My Name Is in Latin. All right, let's go. Salve, mihi nomen est quid, mihi nomen est qui, mihi nomen est Slim Shady. And, obviously, this failed abysmally from the Latin abyssus, meaning bottomless. It failed. Being nerdy in the hood has no payoff. I moved to Brooklyn recently, a neighborhood where hipsters self-identify as nerds to be cool. And I'm like, oh, interesting, Brooklyn. There's a second N-word I gotta take back against the people who use it against me. I gotta move. Okay. I'll get out here on this though. I do like, you know, I like silly stuff, but my type, I have a new type. I like guys who are hot and dumb. It's a rule I have, like if I'm going to let you penetrate me, I need to be able to outsmart you. Checks and balances, you feel me? Like one of the principles upon which our great nation is based, and is how I try to live my life, you feel me? But I'm a dumbass myself. I think I'm an intelligent person, but I have exclusively vapid interests. I'm of no use to society, okay? One of my favorite activities is to smoke weed and watch science fiction movies at the very same time. So I did that here. I live in Brooklyn, where you can text a service of criminals and they will bike drugs right to your house, okay? So this white guy with no body fat, you've seen him, he biked to my house with sativa, thinking man's marijuana, right? I had smoked it, thoughts and ideas, creative, smart. Fire up my TV guide a couple channels down, in the title box, there's a movie on. The title of the movie is Yo Robot, and I'm high as a pie like, hell yeah, Yo Robot's out to be dope, like post-apocalyptic future, right? Like dystopia, Hunger Games type shit. Dirty teenagers being like forced into categories, oppressed, you know, by the system. Yo Robot, protect me. Sepia tones, all that shit. So I turn to Yo Robot, super high, super excited, like ready to watch this movie, and Yo Robot turns out to be iRobot in Spanish, and I'm like, absolutely, for sure. Will Smith and everything, it's the same movie, top to bottom. And I'm just like, who could have seen that coming? Did you know what I'm saying? Not I, not Yo, you know what I'm saying? Not Rebecca O'Neal. You guys have been so much fun. Do you think I watched the whole thing? Yes! See, yes I did. You guys have been a delight. I'm out of here, bye.